Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I wanted to follow up with you all and see if you sent any emails or made any calls to your local congressional representatives and your senators, letting them know how you feel about the fact that Congress is getting to trade stock over the very companies that they oversee, and how, as a citizen, you're not okay with that and you want that system changed so that elected officials are not doing that. So if you didn't reach out to your congressional representative today, there's tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. All you got to do is type up a couple of form emails and schedule them to send every day until they actually vote and pass these bills, making them veto proof, actually, where Trump can't not sign them. It's really important for us to do that because these people are going to continue to do it. Yeah, this is Trump's brain, the MRI. You know how they said he got an MRI? This is what they found. This is why he's having such a tough time focusing, right? This is why he's having a really tough time kind of just doing the job that he's supposed to do. And instead of him doing that, he's instead focused on Obama. You know, if it ain't Obama, it's Joe Biden, right? It's either one or the other. It's either Obama or Joe Biden. It's very difficult for Donald Trump to focus so that he actually does things that help the American people. Now, I want to talk to y'all about something this morning. Now, y'all remember about that ballroom situation? Look, let me stop for a second first. Good evening, everybody. I hope you had a fabulous Tuesday. I hope your Tuesday went swiftly. I hope it went well and you had a great day, and I'm claiming it for you, whether you did or not. I'm going to just say you did. And if you didn't have a good day, the day ain't over yet. Make it great for you. Okay, that's the first thing. So thank you and welcome for joining me this afternoon. I only ask you to do a couple things while you're here. Tapping is clapping. So if you can tap that like button for me, I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. It helps to boost my live. And then if you could hit that copy link button. Thank you, Kim, for all the shares. I appreciate you, beautiful. Copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send it to anybody, but just copying it looks like a share to TikTok, and they accept that. Much like they accept bots, but that's a whole other discussion for another day. We'll talk about that another time. Now, I want to, I was just trying to paste something here. Y'all remember about the ballroom and the whole East Wing being demolished? And then you got the ballroom that's being built. Y'all remember that discussion, right? Y'all remember that, how that came up, right? Well, I'm going to show y'all something. Where is it? Let me find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the media is reporting, right? So they've been looking at the plans for this new ballroom. The ballroom is bigger than the White House. I'm going to say it again. The ballroom that Trump wants to build would be bigger than the White House. None of it makes any fucking sense. None of it makes any sense. So you rip down the East Wing of the White House without any permission, no oversight, no nothing, as if it was his house when it's our house. And now he's saying he wants to build a tacky ass gold ballroom, which is you're never going to build anything this fucking big in the 4 years that he's supposed to be here. Now the American public, we're on the hook for a tacky ass ballroom that we'll never get to be in. That's what's happening here. Let me tell you something. There ain't no bunker being built. All of that shit was designed to just get us chitter chattering and talking and being distracted by that shit. That we're not paying attention to the fact it's a lot of private businesses giving money to the government for tacky shit like this. That needs to be a big concern for us. A really, really big concern. Because I know I don't like what I see. I saw this earlier and I said, damn, look at that. Look at that. I said, ooh. If that does not symbolize the Republican Party and where we are with the state of America and how you can buy your position. Remember, y'all, your president is saying right now they are attacking boats in the ocean because they are doing a lot of nature work. Yet Trump just issued a pardon for a guy from Honduras that did nature work. Some of the biggest nature work into this country. But Trump gave him a pardon. How much you want to bet that man got some money to Trump? How much you want to bet? I keep telling y'all nothing's a coincidence. Nothing. I told y'all. But this is the state of the party now. You got money, they'll give you favors. You got money, we'll get you out of prison. You got money, we'll let you build whatever you want. You got money, you can own whoever and whatever you want. Because see, they're not just buying things, they're buying people too. You need to understand. Say, word is they're building a data center under the ballroom. No, they're not. I'm telling y'all, none of this shit would ever be able to happen in 4 years. That's why I said it's really an operation in money laundering, frankly. That's what I think it is. Because you're not going to see a ballroom in 4 years. It's no fucking way to build a data center, a bunker, and a ballroom all attached to the White House in 4 fucking years. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's money laundering. That's what it is. It's rich people funneling money. That's all. Just rich people funneling money. That's all that it is. But I can tell you what you will not see at the end of this 4 years. You ain't gonna see no damn ballroom. If you do, I can guarantee you it ain't a $300 million ballroom. And I'm telling you, even if it ever gets built, which I don't think it ever will, I guarantee the estimates are going to go up to $500 million. Guaranteed. All Trump did was waste our money. That's it. All Trump did, it was symbolism in ripping down the east wing of the White House. That was symbolism. They're not going to build shit. But they will give, I'm going to tell you, a ballroom is a distraction for Trump. So the real people that are pulling the puppet strings can do the shit that they really want to do while Pawpaw is sleeping. Y'all saw that footage of Trump with Pete Hegseth and all that other shit, and Trump at the table sleep. Sleep. So I feel like the ballroom, they gave him that as something to do. Real shit. Give him something to do. Give him some construction equipment. Let him just rip down the east wing or something and be working, be laser focused on this ballroom thing. Y'all know we ain't building no fucking ballroom. We'll be long gone from here. That's what they said. That's what they said. I'm telling you. This is something so the old man stays out of the way while they get the real shit done that they want done. That's real talk. But see, slowly, I'm going to tell you something. Republicans are nervous as fuck. They're looking at this race today that's happening in Tennessee. Because if the Democrat gets close or wins, that's both of those are a bad sign. Both of them. Because it's forecasting what's coming. It's forecasting what's coming. And you know what's coming? A blue wave. Yep. Since Republicans go to Washington and don't do their damn jobs, why send them? Why are you sending people to Washington to pay them $170-something thousand to not do shit? So ain't no point in sending them. You might as well send the other side that's at least gonna do oversight. Real shit. Oh, you forgot about that election? Oh yeah. Deborah, they want people to. Republicans would hope people forget so they can keep that seat. That's about the only way they can keep it. I'm telling you, the Republican Party, they are having a tough time. Real stuff. They are having a tough time because the Republican Party is right now trying to figure out what their next steps are. Because what they have done is told the American public that, hey, we don't care about the things that you need. We only care about our rich donors and making sure that they get the government that they need. That's the problem. You say our news isn't even talking about race. I don't care what they talk about, Marlene. Really not a concern for me. But you can't come in here with all them caps. I blocked you, beloved. I don't like when somebody talk with all those caps. I feel like when I see a person with a lot of caps, they're disingenuous in their discourse. And something in my spidey sense was tingling. And I just felt like you were disingenuous in being a part of this conversation. Block. Yep. Block. I'm not even gonna waste the time to go back and forth with you. For fucking what? Come on. Believe whatever you want. Shit. I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago about y'all who want to be in dark spaces. What do I always tell y'all? Don't spend your time trying to pull people out of dark spaces because they're going to pull you out of your light. Yep, they were looking for attention, Chris. I gave her some. I sent her ass packing. It ain't probably nothing but just some man that lives in his mama's basement with a whole bunch of troll accounts that gets paid in crypto. And crypto unstable as fuck. So that's the funniest shit ever. One day they're a millionaire. The next day they're 1,000-aire. The next day they're 100-aire. They don't know what they are from day to day. So I don't listen to that shit. Hey, Maribel. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Kiara. I don't listen to that shit. You got to learn to ignore. I ignore some of the mumbo jumbo because, frankly, a lot of it is about just getting your attention. Oh, goodness. My live visibility got restricted according to TikTok. I just got a notification. I don't know what I did. Y'all all been in here with me. Now, I don't know what I've done. Anybody know what I've done? Have no idea. Thank you, Mama Rebel. I appreciate that. TikTok works very hard to suppress my content at times because, yeah, I literally just got a notification popped up on my screen. And I was like, okay, all right. You're going to suppress my content. That's nothing new. Because, again, TikTok, I've noticed this change even before Trump got in office. TikTok, they allow conservatives to report everything they want under the sun. Anything that's sensitive to them, they can report it. But if you use that same effort and reported them, TikTok will then accuse you of being malicious. Or will say to you, ain't no violation. Just block them or hide them so you ain't got to see it. They don't tell them, just fucking scroll on. Oh no, that's too much like right. This is why I have to be very crafty in my words and how I speak on this platform, because there's a lot of games on this platform. And not just that, it's not like you can appeal a lot of things. You say you tried to vote for me for the Live Fest, but they said that you were eliminated. I'm sure I was. I'm sure I was eliminated. I'm telling you, they want the Live Fest to be shit like men and women arguing, you talking about inner peace, shit like that. They cats. That's really the shit that they want on their lives, right? Shit that's mind numbing. Shit that doesn't make you question the system that you have to live up under. They don't want that. Because rich people also own these platforms too. I mean, that's just the way it is. And somewhere along the way, we allowed the internet to get away from being all these places that anybody could create. As long as you had a computer and internet, you could create a place that people could come to. Now we got all these conglomerates, all of these big companies that own multiple platforms. So they're all using the same kind of logic across all of the platforms that they own. So you can't really have the engaging conversations that you want to have, because anytime you bring up race, gender, economics, government, the AI is triggered. Like, no. The people shouldn't be talking about that. Instead, they should be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't care. I don't even watch that. I don't even watch it. But that's what they really want you to do. Yep. They want you to la la. Yep, we cool shit. That's what they want. Because that's the illusion that gets created. A whole illusion. Because that's exactly what it is. It's not real. It's not true. It's just designed to get you to acquiesce. It's designed to get you to be obedient. Because if you think that everybody else is doing it, well, you'll just fall in line. Exactly, Venus. It is the Matrix. The Matrix told us, did they not? Did the Matrix not tell us? Because I remember they told us what it was. Folks didn't believe it, though. See, a lot of times with these movies, it's art and jest and stuff like that. It really is, right? It really is. But at the same time, they speaking some truth. You say TikTok restricted a video I posted today about Caroline. Said it was, I believe it. I told y'all I can't really post videos talking about Trump's age. Oh no. They said I was bullying. How do you bully a bully? Anybody know? Because I still ain't figured that shit out yet. I still ain't figured that out yet. You cannot bully a bully, but according to TikTok, you can. I told y'all, that's why I told y'all, you got to start getting back to building your own, having your own websites with your own features, and having people come to where you can't be censored. Because as long as you're on certain platforms, you're going to be censored. You're going to be. Especially if they want to keep getting favor from the president. That's the reality that we're living in America right now. I just want to make that clear. When I just saw that, I said, "Ooh, child, I ain't seen one of those in a minute." I laugh at it though, because to me, I find it funny. It's funny to me, but it's not surprising. If I was getting on here, shaking my booty, twerking, arguing, being belligerent, loud, acting indignant, TikTok will eat that shit up. You heard me? Eat that shit up. But we're having conversation that causes people to think and question shit and do action. Not just make you think, but have action items. We do shit. That's why you have to, one of the biggest acts of disobedience you can do is read. Real shit. Is just read fucking books. Read everything you can get your damn hands on. Real talk. That's the biggest act of civil disobedience you can do, is read. Why you think they attacking your libraries? Like what? Why you thinking they attacking the types of books that you have access to? It's a reason for that. And the reason is simple. The reason is to control the narrative. If you don't even have enough knowledge and understanding to know when you getting got, when systems ain't working for you, or you not even understanding how your system is set up, they benefit from that. It's people who benefit from this. Okay, no, I was looking at something I saw. There's people who benefit from this stuff. Oh, I'm trying to find an image that I'm looking for. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, so I'm like, we pay attention, folks. I just know on a personal level for me, I watch this stuff and I'm like, I'm not surprised by nothing I see that's happening. Nothing. Anything to change the narrative to keep us from talking. Because as long as rich people are getting money, rich people are happy. Rich people are happy. That's real stuff. Rich people are always happy when they're getting money. As long as they getting money, they happy. My grandmama used to say, as long as rich people are getting money, they're happier than a pig getting shit. Have I watched the movie of Banned Books? No, I'll have to look at that. You say it's with Michael B. Jordan? I'll take a look at that. I'll absolutely positively take a look at that. See, I love to read. Yep, Chris, I get them being offended, but you know what? That means I'm doing something right. I understand that. Because I know I'm not the only, I'm saying what I know other people are thinking because I ain't the only person that's thinking this way. I'm not the only one. I'm not. And I'm not going to allow the system to make me think that I am, so I'll stay quiet. That's not true. Yep, rich people can't live without money, but you know what else they can't live without, Maribel? Us. Without us, being rich ain't no fun. Real shit. Without us, being rich ain't no fun. You said, what platform is the movie on? Which movie? Rich people need us bad. Real shit. Think about it. Ain't no fun to be rich and ain't got nobody to oppress. Think about it. You ain't got nobody to take care of your kids, nobody to do your landscaping, nobody to clean your house, run your businesses and make money for you. Think about it. If we're not around, being rich is not fun, right? It would be kind of boring. So you need us to at least give a little vibe and excitement to being rich. Because outside of that, they really ain't got nothing going on. All they do is buy a lot of shit. They're big time consumers. Oh, I remember. Oh, the movie is Fahrenheit 491. Okay. I was about to say Fahrenheit 9/11, but that's another movie. I will look at that. 491. Okay. Okay. I will take a look at that. Oh, 451. Okay. I will take a look at that. But that's why I say children gotta read. People, adults gotta remember. I told y'all the literacy problem that America has. That's a real problem, and rich and powerful people are taking advantage of that. Real talk. Let me get my microphone. I was about to rip it off, and like how the people tell you, oh, you don't need college, you don't need trade school. Why they send their children to college and trade school? Don't let these rich and powerful people trick you into that shit. Because all of that's a lie. Because they doing everything they telling you not to do. I wrote it down 451. So I have it. Reading is extremely educational. And reading is fun. Quiet is kept. Even if I don't understand what I'm reading, I still enjoy reading. Because sometimes you just got to keep reading to get to a point of understanding. Sometimes you got to read it more than once to get to a point of understanding. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? It takes time. It takes time. And the movie's also on Sling and Fandango. Okay. I have access to both of those. I will absolutely watch them. Now, I wanted to, again, make an announcement. Don't forget tomorrow, a new episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast is dropping, right? It'll be on Patreon, Spotify, and YouTube. This week's conversation is already available for members of my Patreon. So Members of my Patreon, from my basic tier on up, you already have access. This episode is called You're Not Blind, You're Just Watching the Wrong Clock. I know we talk about a lot of doom and gloom stuff, but it's the end of the year. And I wanted to talk about how the internet, social media, TV, all these things, they'll have you feeling like you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing with your life, and how you need to learn to run your own damn race. And why it's important to not compare your life to other people's lives, and what that kind of does to your mindset, how it impacts how you navigate your life. Listen to this episode. I think you'll like it. I really do. Because I share some of my own lessons where I had to learn not to compare. One of the things I said in there was, what did I say? Don't compare your behind the scenes to somebody's highlight reels. Because see, people only show you the portions of their lives they want you to see. Right? That's it. Stop comparing your life to just the portions they let you see. Run your own damn race. People will be out here having you thinking all types of shit. Run your own race. Now I saw somebody say I'm $100 over a month to be on ACA. Oh shit, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a damn shame that it's like that in America, though. It's a damn shame that it's like that. Real talk. It's a shame that in America, I'll say it like this. It's a shame that in America, we still struggling with this issue of providing basic necessities to citizens when the country has more than enough money to do it, just don't have the will. You said you've been going through hell comparing yourself to schoolmates. Yeah, you got to stop doing that shit. Because people only let you see the life that they want you to see. You don't get to see all the shit. You just get to see what they want you to see. Yeah, you can't repost the live, Maribel. It won't let you. It said it was restricting access to expose my live. I don't know what I said, but apparently something I said caused a restriction of access in my life. So I was like, hey, it is what it is. It ain't gonna stop the shine. Yeah, you had to delete your Facebook to find peace. Yeah, sometimes you have to. You have to watch it. You have to watch the shit you see on social media. People only show you what they want to see. They got the perfect relationship on the internet, the perfect job, the perfect life, the perfect body, the perfect this, the perfect that. All that shit's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not too many people online that are being transparent. Not too many. Most of the time, people are faking and fronting. I was talking with my daughter today. We were talking. And you're right. 50 pictures taken to post one piss. That's why my pictures be looking like, because I'm not about to go through all that shit. I'm like, man, ain't nobody got the time for that bullshit. But we were talking today and I was saying to her, I said, listen, what you see happening out here now, this is going to be even worse because you got people now. We got some homes, their homes for sale all over, but their homes ain't moving because people ain't really got money like that because government all fucked up and it's a domino effect. It fucks up everything after that. Right. And, I said to her, folks selling homes are going to have a tough time because people ain't really got the money to do it right now. Everything's so expensive. I said, and now you got people living in $500,000 homes, driving Uber. You're not talking about people living in $100,000 homes, driving Ubers. You're talking about people living in $500,000 homes, driving Ubers. Okay, I'm thinking it must have been that picture because I see Gravy can share now. So it must have been my Republican. You saw that last picture with the money and all of that. It must have been that picture. Yeah, you can't compare yourself to others. You can't. What you got to do is be focused on doing your thing. I spent a lot of my life comparing my life to other folks' life. Like, oh, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that, or I should be this way, or I should. It wasn't until I leaned into just being me and was like, you know what, whatever they doing, that's good for them. But whatever I'm doing is good for me. And I don't give a shit about what they think about it, because I'm doing me. I don't care if they like what I'm doing for me. It ain't for them. It take you a minute to get to that. But once you get to that place, man, listen, you at peace. Ain't nothing like that is inner peace. That's where your inner peace starts at getting at that point. So that's why this episode is so good. So I think you're going to enjoy it. But so those of you on Patreon, take a listen to that tonight. Everyone else, it'll be accessible to you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, on YouTube, on Patreon, and on Spotify. Because I was like, we talk about so many different things, but it's good I know it's a lot of people out here trying to keep up with folk. Well, I actually have a cookbook coming out, JC. The cookbook drops this week. I've been working on finishing that up this week. I wrote all the recipes. I've just been formatting the book. So that's what I saw. But I was telling my friend, I'm going to write a series of little small pocket type of books, because I like to talk about a lot of different things. You understand? I ain't no one hitter quitter, because you learn a lot of things about life, or you try to pay it forward. I learned to pay it forward because that's what my mother taught me. Now, have y'all seen this story about the mayor in Kansas might be getting deported? I just want to ask y'all, have y'all seen that? This is where this immigration policy is hilarious, because it's catching up MAGA too. I told y'all. Maribel, I'll absolutely come back. You just let me know. Date, time, and topic. Yeah, well, they're talking about deporting the mayor of Kansas because he's actually from Mexico. Oh, yeah. See, it's a problem when you lean into that racism thing, thinking you're one of them, because you look like one of them, but you find out that you've actually immigrated here when you were 4 years old. You don't even remember it. That part. He says he doesn't want to get deported because he don't even speak Spanish no more. So nobody cares. You better watch some Dora the fucking Explorer. And he says the name of the guy, hold on, I gotta find his name. He says, I always loved Trump. This is unfair. I've been in the United States for 50 years. So you've been in here illegally. See, this is where I say no special allowances. Yep, he fucked around. Now he done found out. I don't feel sorry. Shit's hilarious to me. Hilarious to me. His name is Joe Ceballos. He should have known by that name that he probably had some Hispanic heritage, and he probably should have he should have had a conversation with his mom and his daddy. Because he knew he was Latino because of his parents. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. Yeah, so what happened was he is now facing felony voter fraud charges because he voted. He voted. He's been charged with 3 counts of voting without being qualified and 3 felony counts of election perjury, which could lead to a maximum sentence of 68 months in prison, along with fines that may total as much as $200,000. Oh well, the jokes write themselves. These people voted for this shit. Now they're like, okay, yeah, yeah, you. They gonna learn the hard way. They're gonna learn the hard way. This is why racism don't help nobody. You understand? It doesn't help anybody but the oppressor. And I told folks, I said, when you help them oppress other people, when they're done oppressing them, they move on to you. I said that about the Hispanic American population in America. They have got to remember, white supremacy is not your friend. It'll be friendly, but it ain't your friend. It'll cozy up to you, have you thinking that it's all good and everything is all great, fine, and dandy, but it's not. That's how you get got. Hey, Rosie, good evening. Yep, you're absolutely right, JC. Doesn't matter how many times they try to align, they will always be seen as never enough. This is a fact. But it seems to never stop them from trying. That's what's so interesting to me. It never seems to stop them from trying. Now, Patreon family, tomorrow I'm going to show y'all a video. I'm going to just say this. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Have you ever been in a situation where you are fighting for your life to stay awake? Have you ever been in a situation like that? I mean, you fighting. Like you trying your hardest. You know, like after a Thanksgiving meal, when you trying to stay awake, but you fighting. You like shit. You get up, you start walking around and shit. You start rubbing your face, pinching yourself, smacking yourself. You ever been in a situation like that? I am going to show you a video tomorrow of your geriatric ass, sleepy ass president. This motherfucker. Hey, anybody ever seen that Bugs Bunny episode where Bugs Bunny was trying to stay awake and he used those toothpicks to try to keep his eyes open and his body wanted to go to sleep so bad he broke the toothpicks? That's how old I am. I remember that cartoon, okay? When y'all see how hard this man is fighting and he is losing, honey. He's losing, honey. This is your president. I was sitting up here. Okay, I'm going to run this video and I'm just going to reenact it. This is your president. That's the full reenactment. You wait until I show you tomorrow. The fuck is going on? Somebody need to give this man a cot. Just go on ahead and put a little bed in the Oval Office so he can take some cat naps. Didn't I tell y'all? What have I been telling y'all? See, here I go again. Didn't I tell y'all that old people love to go to sleep? If they sit still long enough, they're going to go to sleep. My grandma used to do that shit all the time. I would go over my grandma's house and sit down and start talking to her. Next thing I know, Miss Girl like this. I'm like, Grandma, I'm sitting up here trying to talk to you and you done fell asleep on me, girl. She's like, I ain't sleep, girl. I'm resting my eyes. Girl, you've been resting your eyes for a good 5 solid minutes. It's no fucking way. You're asleep. Okay? Now, you might have heard me call your name, but your ass is asleep. And remember, Trump always used to call Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. Didn't I tell you he was Droopy Don? Didn't I tell you? I told you that sleep is tearing Trump ass up right now. That's what happens after you have a good McDonald's meal. Real shit. You have a good McDonald's meal, that shit will break you all the way down. You heard me. Look, look, the many faces of our droopy president. Look at this shit. He got like these different sleeping poses, like the in deep thought sleeping pose, the thinking it through sleeping pose, right? Then we've got the I'm not sure, I'm second guessing myself sleeping pose. Then we have the fuck it, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I have to laugh at this shit, man. This dude cannot keep his fucking eyes open. Maybe if he kept his ass off social media. This shit is so funny. Maybe if our president kept his ass off of social media all times of the night and shit, trying to troll folks. Say it again. Only time he not lying is when his ass is asleep. That's it. I'm sorry, this shit is so funny to me because you know this was probably 1 o'clock in the after fucking noon. This ain't even late in the day. You understand? This not even late in the day. Yet, when he should be asleep, his ass up. Just to type it. When he should be asleep. My ass be sleeping while pop up. Biden, Barack, Biden, Barack. I'm like, the fuck? I'm sorry. When I saw this picture, it just made me laugh. I could, because I've been had it in my phone, but I just didn't pull it out. Not this picture. I've been pulling out derivatives, you know, but not this picture. You ain't never lied. That Epstein shit is keeping him up at night. Maybe that's why he be on social media in the middle of the night. Because that's when he can't sleep. Because every time he closes his eyes, Jeffrey Epstein like, yeah, motherfucker. I told you that you was going to try. I knew you was going to try to flip on me. And I told you, even when I wasn't here no more physically, in spirit, I was going to make sure that if I went down, we all go down. That's when he wake up and go, huh? And he be like, Joe Biden did that. And that's when he go online. It's like, you're still president, beloved. Joe Biden didn't do that. Like, did you know the guy who attacked the National Guard? Did you know that this guy got his asylum stuff from the Trump administration in April? Wasn't the liberals? Wasn't the liberals? That's why the Trump administration is quiet, don't really want to talk about that shit. Or Trump isn't talking about it. Because it's not something he can sell as the liberals did it because his administration did it. Maribel, you know what's interesting, Maribel? They always want to blame Joe Biden, but my question is this. I thought Joe was sleepy. So is Joe strong or no? You understand? Is he strong or not? Because I can't keep up. 1 minute Joe Biden weak, he sleep all the time. Next minute Joe Biden strong. He's stopping Donald Trump from progressing and executing his agenda. What? Both can't be true. Both can't be true. At all. At all. But that's our reality of where we are right now with the double speaking. I'm just looking. I'm trying to see. Oh my God. Y'all. Sometimes I be thinking the White House actually has the people from The Onion working in there. No, these pictures aren't from today. These pictures are over a course of different times. This was one day in particular, but not today. Today was a whole different thing. He fell asleep again today, but he's falling asleep all the time now. He's falling asleep all the time now. All the time. Bro can't keep his eyes open. He can't keep his eyes open. And that's real shit. He cannot keep his eyes open. He's fighting for his life. Now, y'all see right now how the Trump administration, how they're starting to point fingers at each other about that stuff I was telling y'all about with the Venezuela and all that stuff. Now they're pointing fingers. Oh, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Was it him? Was it him? Was it him? Was it me? Was it him? Was it him? Oh, this shit is getting good. You say he was trying to make himself too comfy while a reporter was trying to ask him questions. Nah, see, Maribel, he wasn't trying to make himself comfortable, Maribel. He was losing that war. That sleep was on his ass. You understand? That sleep was on his ass like Debo from Friday. Literally. That sleep is like, don't you want to go to sleep? Don't you want to close your eyes, motherfucker? Close your eyes. He just closed his eyes. That's what it looked like to me. That sleep was on his ass. I'm telling you, at 79 years old, fuck yeah. At 79 years old, he got to take multiple cat naps a day. Period. Get up all times of the day. My grandmama used to be up about 3, 4 in the morning. That's when she would get up. She already had her night clothes on about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Shit. Already getting ready to go to sleep right after the Walker Texas Ranger go off. Grandma going to bed. Now you can call her. She'll answer the phone. But you say, Grandma, what you doing? Girl, I'm in the bed already. Already watching her evening. You know, after Walker Texas Ranger, she don't care about what come on after that. She'll watch a little bit of anything. She was always watching Jeopardy. Never answered no questions. I ain't never understand that one. She loved her some Alex Trebek, though. Couldn't answer none of them questions, but she loved it. She loved it. Listen, I want to remind y'all to don't forget that you need to contact your elected officials about getting the Speaker of the House to bring up that bill that has the sponsors to stop Congress from being able to buy stock. That's it. That's it. You say Alex was handsome? Grandma ain't never saying so. But like Chuck Norris or Granny used to say Chuck could get it. I never understood the appeal myself. I never got it. But Granny always used to be like, oh, Chuck can get it. Yuck. Okay, Grandma, as long as y'all get it when I'm not here, we good. Chill. To hear my grandmama tell that Chuck Norris could cure cancer, chill. Chuck can't do no wrong with old people. Old people love Chuck Norris. Trust me, if they in their 70s and their 80s, they fucking love Chuck Norris. Oh, they love Chuck Norris. Couple in their 60s, but mostly in their 70s and 80s, they fucking love Chuck Norris. You can't say nothing bad about Chuck Norris. Look, Liz say, I love me some Walker Texas. I just won't watch it because my grandmother always watched that shit. So I just won't watch it. I just can't do it. Oh, yep, mothers love Rambo. They do. They love themselves some Rambo. They love all that type of shit. Yep, you're right. They think he's the last G.I. Joe, but I'm like, no fucking way he a G.I. Joe kicking that fucking slow. Chuck be kicking slow as shit on Walker Texas Ranger. Moving slow as hell. But okay, we're all scared because the script says so. Come on, stop it. I used to watch that shit and be like, is this filmed in slow motion, Grandma? Because there's no fucking way they don't see that coming. Look how slow he moving. It's like he dancing. Yep, they like John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. And Clint Eastwood grew up to be crazier than a sack of kittens. Because he's a trumper too. Oh, nah, fuck Steven Seagal. I call him, you mean Sasha? You know he changed his name now. He called himself Sasha now. I don't fuck with Steven Seagal at all. He's a MAGA too. I don't fuck with him either. Steven Seagal got a lot of shit with him. But those new movies that he makes, that he only gets to make, like they're Russian movies and shit like that, and he calls himself Sasha, and he got the whole dyed beard and the whole dyed hair, and he's really, really big, like a rotisserie turkey, but he's still trying to do martial arts. So when he goes to do a move, he's like, and it's really that slow. But we're supposed to think that he's kicking ass. Yeah. Those are the types of movies that he's making now. Maribel said three title movie. That's Steven Seagal these days. I don't watch none of his shit. The only kind of things I do watch is like the old movies from way back in the day before he turned into a nut all the way. Those movies I watch. Anything after that, I don't watch that shit. He's another one that needs to let go of the fantasy. Bruh, as rotund as you are not fighting off nobody. His knee's gonna take him out before a burglar or somebody bad does. One false move, that whole them knees is gone. You understand? Gone. What they say, down goes Frazier. That's gonna be Steven Seagal. Oh, those are the ones you watch? Yeah, I watch the older ones. But that newer stuff, all of that shit's trash. All of that shit's trash. I was just saying to my husband the other day, who's the actor I just saw in a movie? And I said to my husband, is he sick? Because I'm seeing him make a whole bunch of fucking movies, and a lot of them are shitty movies. And he got me wondering if he got some illness. So this guy is then trying to bust out all these movies before he can't make them no more. I just can't remember the person's name. Fuck. It was something I was watching the other day because I was surprised they were even in it and was like, this movie sucks ass. I am surprised you even made this. Yeah, Mel Gibson, I don't know. I can't remember who it was, User 229. I was watching something and I was like, wow, you're in this. Damn. You must be sick. That was literally my response. And my husband was like, what? I said, I'm thinking he's sick. Because nothing else explains doing this type of shit-ass movie. Like, what? Why is he doing it? Or does he have a gambling debt or something? Because this movie's trash. Like, no, it wasn't Keanu Reeves. It could have been. But I don't think it was. I don't remember who it was. When I remember, I'll let y'all know. Kevin Sorbo is a trash-ass actor. He's MAGA too. Kevin Sorbo, we let him think because we used to watch him on TV that he was actually a great actor. No. Calm down with that Hercules shit. It was never profound acting. That was never what it was. You know. No, not Nick Cage. Nick Cage is just eccentric. So you're going to see Nick Cage in all types of shit. Yep. Nick Cage is eccentric. And honestly, I be feeling like Nick Cage is still doing what Charlie Sheen used to do. You understand? Because Nick Cage be looking like he been dragged a hard way, honey. Nick Cage these days is looking like he was dragged over concrete. Real shit. I'm like, damn, you hit a wall, beloved. You didn't take care of yourself at all. Jesus. Sylvester Stallone need to stop getting surgery. Hey, Forever Coco. It's a whole, people need to learn to age gracefully. Just age gracefully. Fuck it. We accept that your age is called life. As I wrap up tonight, listen, I'm going to mention something. My daughter mentioned to me earlier, she said the internet was all going a buzz about those pictures that Beyonce had posted when she went to the Formula One stuff. And people were like, the pictures were unfiltered and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know why people were all in an uproar? Because y'all used to seeing filtered shit. Y'all used to seeing fake people. Bee been eating. She's not on tour. She's living and enjoying her life. She done got a little extra thick. So what? She's from fucking Texas. If we're lucky, she eating good Texas food. I'm like, listen, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. This woman is closer to 50 than she is 20. You're seeing aging. Yeah, George Clooney surprisingly aged gracefully. Poor Mickey Rourke, the surgeon who operated on him, need their ass beat. Because Mickey didn't need that. He didn't need that. He ain't need it. Mickey messed himself up. Mickey messed himself up. Real talk. And guys like that, I never want to see behind their ears. Like you ever seen behind Ric Flair's ears? I'm going to tell you who I just saw who messed themselves up. And I'm like, that was the dumbest shit ever. Bradley Cooper. I can't believe what Bradley Cooper did to his own face on purpose. Like, why would you do that? Bradley Cooper was a gorgeous fucking man. Now he look like the Joker. Kris Jenner don't look amazing. No, she don't, Chris. Kris Jenner look like she in a fucking wind tunnel. Bitch like this. She look just like this. No, ma'am. That shit does not look good. Not look good. Y'all go look up a current picture of Bradley Cooper and see what he looked. He looked like the fucking Joker now. Literally. Bradley Cooper looks like a goddamn fox. You know that meme that goes around with that fox and the fox is like, and it's real skinny? He looked like that. When I saw it, I was like, why would you do that? Bradley Cooper was gorgeous, naturally. But he dating them fucking young girls. And them young girls, he tried to compete with them young men. You can't compete with them young men, Zach. Your wallet outweighs the youth of those young men. You got to accept that them young girls going to fuck around with them young boys behind your back. That's just what they going to do. Okay? Because you're not a young man. That's just a reality. Okay? But he should never have done that to his face. Bradley Cooper would have been gorgeous had he never touched himself. Yep, he was dating that model, and that's when he started fucking with his face. Now he look a whole fucking mess. I saw him the other day. I was like, the fuck? That's why I love me some Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt ain't fucking with that face. Okay? Brad ain't fucking with that face. He better not. I tell you that. I'm going to just say it like that. I just know Brad Pitt better not fuck with that face. Brad Pitt been a baddie since he came on the scene. Do you understand? Brad Pitt has been a baddie since he hit the scene. He better not touch that face. And he hasn't touched it until this point. So I hope he don't. Angelina, she done touched that face a many a time. It ain't bad, but Brad hasn't touched it yet. He just aging naturally. Good. I hope he keeps it that way. We can't be young forever. Leonardo DiCaprio, he better not touch that face. Because if he does, it's over. But Leonardo is another one who loved to date them fucking young girls. So you'll always be trying to keep your youth with that shit. You said she is the daughter to Yolanda Hadass and her husband left her for that young girl. Oh, Gigi Hadid. Oh, Gigi Hadid did something to her face? Because I haven't seen her. Did she do something? I hope not. And see, another problem is they be getting them fucking fillers. And fillers be messing up their face too. I just want people to, it's okay to age. It's perfectly fine. One of my issues that I know that I deal with is puffiness and like dark circle around my eyes. I just do it. I just deal with it. But I don't want to look like I don't want to look like this. No, I'm good. Yeah, Jada Pinkett done had some fillers. She looked funny. She looked snatched. She shouldn't have done that. And you said Trump posted 160 times last night after 8 o'clock. God damn. How? Yeah, that's why he doing this shit you see up here. Sleeping. Dreaming about the tweets he's going to do later. The fuck? Listen, thank y'all for joining me this evening. I appreciate you being here. Listen, don't forget to check out the newest episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast, where I talk with you about, I titled it, You're Not Behind, You're Just Watching the Wrong Clock, so that you run your own race. It's available for members of Patreon now. It will be available and accessible to everyone else tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I wanted to give y'all some news. Rusty is not doing well, y'all. You know, my dog is old. So it looks like we'll be going in tomorrow to see the doctor to try to see what's going on. But he hasn't been able to like hold down food. He don't even want to eat anything now. Ever since yesterday, he's like, nah, I'm good. He chilling. You know, he drink his water. You know, and I'm like, oh, my man might be, you know, yeah. So I'll keep y'all posted. But I don't know what's going on. Rusty's old. Like, my mother adopted him when he was 6 months old, I think. And that was, how old is my daughter? My youngest is 22, probably 20 years ago. Rusty got to be at least 20. Or no. I'm going to say at least 15. At least. He old. My mother's been dead for 10 years. And she had the dog at least 6 years, at least, before that. So he continues to have a great life. He went out and used the bathroom today and, you know, he's just chilling. Oh, your dog has stomach cancer. Yeah, he did. He didn't even want no cookies. So I knew he ain't feel good because that ain't like him. I heard something out there. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. But I thank y'all for joining me today. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, all of the support. I appreciate y'all. Listen, I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters as I wrap up tonight. Number 1, beautiful, my dog is Charlie. Thank you, beautiful. Number 2, beautiful Stacy D. Number 3, handsome Russ Nelson. Number 4, beautiful Scorpio girl. Number 5, beautiful Tiffany. And a special shout out to beautiful Trell. Thank you all so much for your support. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't let nobody live rent free in your head. Don't feed the trolls. And you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, everybody.